And it says ready now. And usually the second time it says live, we're actually live. And it looks like we are live. And let's make sure we go here to library. We have been working at it today.
Yes.
We have been. We're lucky that we were able to get this stream going. So there we are. Sounds like we got good audio, and our Wags is in the house. He's the first one in the house, and we got a member of the Wrench Gang in here. I'm fumbling with my phone holster here to get it off my waistband. So we were scrambling to get ready here because we've been shooting videos all day.
Yeah.
And editing photos and doing all kinds of stuff.
That's work.
And
but definitely worth it.
But they wanted us to do a live stream. They asked for you to come back, Bree.
Yeah, well, I'm here, and
Let me know if you can hear Bree. She does speak kind of softly. I can turn up her mic a little bit if we need to. Say a few words. Tell them how they get in touch with you.
Oh, you can get in touch with me on my Instagram account, which is BreeFitDance, and my YouTube channel, BreeFitDance. Pretty much on all platforms.
That's BRI Fit Dance. BreeFitDance.com has links to all of those good things.
Of course.
And I'm wearing the 231 Stunner, and we've got on deck. We have the 005, which you love. You love the 005. You had it on last time.
Yeah, I do.
And so there you go. We're going to talk. We're going to see who comes in. We don't know who's going to come in on a. Is this Saturday? Saturday.
This is
Time flies
Saturday,
when you're having fun, isn't it? Saturday, and we'll see who pops in. Audio is good. What about Bree's audio? Our Wags. Brianna sounds fine.
Am I sounding good?
Okay, Brianna sounds fine. So there you go. All right, so
Thank you.
we happen to have up on the screen from a previous show, we have a Rolex Explorer. Let's go ahead and show that. There is a Rolex Explorer. And let me know what you think, Bree. What do you think about that watch?
I love that watch.
It's a
silver
gorgeous watch, right?
Yeah.
It's real easy to read. It's got the nice 369 on it. Remember, this is what's live on this monitor here. That's what they're seeing. And so, yeah, very clean design. And Bree gives the thumbs up on the Explorer.
Yes, thumbs up.
And now, just to make things clear, I haven't prepped you at all for this show. We just sat down. We haven't prepped anything.
Nope.
And so her opinions are her own.
Videos.
Her opinions are her own, and that's the way we're going to do this show. And so let's see here. Let's see what other watches, what other tabs we have here. And I want to see. Obviously, we didn't do any prep because we don't have we don't have anything up here to talk about. So there's that. So, oh, we did have a search that we did on ugly watches the other day. Somebody asked about ugly watches because we did a video and we did a live stream on this channel about ugly watches. And so let's cut to this real quick one more time. So these are the these are some watches that
Oh my God.
are a little bit strange, right? A little bit
They
strange.
have too much on them.
Too busy.
Too busy, too much, yeah.
Yeah. So Bree's not a fan of the big bling on some of these watches. She's not a big fan of that over the top. And look at the case, like the shape of some of them and all that. Doesn't it look like a lot of them would be uncomfortable on the wrist?
Oh my God, yeah.
They wouldn't even. So Bree's you're not a fan of the ugly watches.
Definitely not.
Okay, so she's going to pass on the ugly watches. All right, so folks, let me know in the chat. We've got some folks coming in. Let me refresh this and see what's going on. Here we go. Okay, so we refresh this. We only got 9 folks in here. That's all we got today. Because of the snow, or what's going on here, folks? Where are they all at? You know, maybe they didn't get the notifications. YouTube has been really poor about sending out notifications lately. So sometimes people, even if they click the bell,
Yeah.
they're not getting the notifications lately. So
Yeah.
we'll see what transpires there. Let me see what else I can look at here. I'm just closing out some tabs here. Oh, we also talked about the suits. We also talked about these goofy looking suits that are coming out these days with the real short jackets. Okay.
Oh.
See here? See how they've made the jackets like real short? And it
Yeah.
almost looks like it's a little boy's coat. See how his hands reach down like way below the jacket? You know how the jackets used to be
like
longer. You know? And it's funny because we were talking about this the other day on the channel, and I hadn't thought about this. I thought about, well, okay, maybe it's just the style. They're trying to do a different style, and they're mixing things up. But somebody commented that maybe they're just trying to save money. They use less fabric.
Less fabric, yeah.
Right? They make them trim, they make them fit real snug, and then they make them real short, and that's going to be a lot less fabric.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe they're doing that just to save money. But
But in reality, it just doesn't look classy.
it doesn't look classy. We like the old way of doing things.
Yeah.
You're a classy young lady.
Classy, yeah. I like to be classy.
Well, there you go, and you are. And so what's your thoughts on Rolex price increase? Craig, Jim in the house. I'll tell you, it makes all the sense in the world. If people are willing to pay more money for your product, jack up the price. And clearly people have been paying more money, especially for the steel sports models that people have been paying over list price in the aftermarket, in the gray market. Absolutely. When they can get the money, they should jack up the price and get the money. But I'm buying Grand Seiko anyway, so there you go. I can go on over to Steve and buy one. And I'll tell you, some of the Grand Seikos, Bree, have becoming hard to get. They're starting to get waiting lists on Grand Seikos. There's been waiting lists on some of the Rolex models for a while, but now it's starting to happen on the Grand Seikos because demand is picking up. And there are rumors that the prices are going to start jacking up the prices on the Grand Seikos. So we'll see. Fortunately, I have mine, and I'm thinking about.
I really want to get one.
And you want to get one, and I'm thinking about a gold stunner, and so. But you like that 005.
Yes, I
right?
do.
You like that a lot.
I
So.
wore that yet.
And that we might be able to make fit your wrist. Hey, Steve?
With a rubber band?
No.
Just fixing
I think he can take links out. I think he can get that one to fit your wrist. So if I get the 002, see, I've been thinking about the 002.
And then I would get the 005.
And you're thinking about the 005. So let me see if I can. What was the model of the 002? I don't remember now. It's really bad. Grand Seiko. There it is. Whoops. That's it right there, if we can get to it. There we go. SBGY 002. There's the gold stunner. And let's see if we can find some better pictures of that.
Very pretty.
Because this picture isn't the best. So I'm going to find some even better pictures. The article from A Blog to Watch had some good pictures in it. Let me see if I can find it. Time and Tide. Where's A Blog to Watch? Chrono 24. Oh, darn it. Maybe I should search A Blog to Watch. And see if I can find this particular article. Here we go. You're going to love this, Bree. He's got some really good pictures in here of this one. Let's let it load in, and then I'll cut to it and show our viewers the the 002. There you go. What do you think, Bree?
Wow. I love
You,
that.
you think that would look nice on my wrist?
Oh, yeah.
You think I could
Definitely.
rock? You think I could rock that?
Definitely.
Let's see. Let's see if there's any other pictures
I
here.
really like gold and silver. The silver
Yeah.
one is good.
Yeah. Well, see, for my dress watch, I want gold. There's a platinum one. For my dress
Wow.
watch, I want gold because it matches my pen and my money clip and, you know, all my
Oh,
other
yeah.
gold accessories. There's another picture of it right there.
Wow.
That's the 002 gold stunner. So if Steve can get one of those in stock over in Gambrel's, we'll go over and take a look.
Definitely.
You've been to Steve's place.
I've been to it, yes.
You like the
It's-
place?
Yes. It's really
Elegant,
fancy. And
right?
Yeah.
Elegant.
Elegant.
So let's see here. Which notification was very poor. I didn't get it. Received your email, or I would have missed it. Our wags in the house. Yeah. Geez, I wish they would get the notification straight on this stuff.
Maybe there isn't a reminder.
Yeah, they're not sending them out. I guess what we're going to have to do is get a little more organized. I guess what we're going to have to do is start putting the link on our Twitter or something and telling people to follow us on Twitter or something, because YouTube's not getting the word out
That's weird.
to people. Let's see. Our wags, that's very strange. Notification is okay here in Denmark. So he got his in Denmark. Okay, so what do you all think? Those of you that are watching, we're up to 17 live viewers. Let me refresh this just to make sure we're not missing anything. What do you guys think that are watching? What do you guys think about the 002? And what do you think about our tentative plan of the lovely Brianna wearing the 005 stunner? So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the chat. Just logged in here. We had a wristwatch check yet. No, we haven't. I'll do a quick check. I've got the 231 stunner, the SBGA 231, I believe, and that is the titanium diver. And let's let Bree examine this and let's see what she thinks. Bree is going to do an examination. Her eyes are better than mine, so let's let Bree. Oh, you want it on your wrist? she's like I was just going to have you examine it, but Bree wants it on wrist. Yeah, I guess she does.
Whoa.
Okay, the lovely Bree has the 231.
Little loose.
Now that is titanium, Bree, so it's lighter weight because of the titanium
Yeah.
than either steel or gold. And that looks pretty good on you.
I like it.
I
and
wonder,
it matches with my
yeah, I wonder if
My hair.
Steve could adjust that one to fit you.
maybe.
Now, which do you like better, the 231 or the 005?
Oh, that's a tough choice. Both are good. Or maybe this one.
Yeah. Now, do you prefer? I mean, this is just to give the guys out there heads up. The guys out there
Okay.
in La La Land out there watching it. So, what do you think? Hold that watch up, so they can see it. Yeah. What do you think? Do you prefer a man that wears a Grand Seiko?
Yeah. It would look pretty classy and elegant on them.
Bree
on their wrists.
says absolutely. If you have a Grand Seiko, you definitely have a leg up, right? You got an advantage there.
Yeah. You definitely have an advantage.
Just like that, folks. That's what you hear. What is the price of that 002? Are we in a day-date territory? It is the 002 retails for $25,000 US dollars. That particular watch. That's retail on it. Steve will give me a good deal, though. I'm hoping he can even get it in stock. He's been having trouble getting one. There's none in the U.S. right now. He's trying to get one from Japan. So they're made in Japan, by the way, Grand Seikos.
Wow.
They're made in a special factory, special Grand Seiko factory by the experts, top-notch watchmakers. They're pretty much all that. Let's see here. And somebody says a Patek Philippe Nautilus is on my wrist, held for review. Why would we hold that for review? We can show that. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with a Nautilus. I wouldn't buy one, but that he's wearing one is okay. Maybe the gold GS would be better on Bree because of a smaller wrist. Tim in the house suggesting that you should have the gold one.
Wow. Since it's tighter, it would be tighter on
It
my wrist.
it might be, yeah. It
Than
might
the
be. Well,
one.
first of all, that has to be adjusted. Steve can take links out of that. You see the links?
Yeah.
Turn it over. See the links?
Oh,
See,
yep.
He can take some of these links out and make it adjust
He could.
and adjust that for you. Steve's real good
I
at that.
mean, both of them, all three of them are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you wear a lot of steel colored things, right? You don't wear as much gold colored.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't wear much
So
gold,
for you, the
actually.
steel would be a better color. Silver, whatever term you want to use.
Silver.
You know, that color would be plus
And my car is silver.
plus I can't afford two of the gold stunners. I can only afford one. Right now, you know. Maybe later, yeah, when you need more than one, because at some point you're going to need more than one. Like everybody's going to need more than one. Jaden's in the house. Let's see, Craig, Omega or Breitling in general by looks. I'm an Omega guy. Let me, as far as between those two, but let's pull up some Omegas and let's get Bree's opinion. EGA Omega, and we'll just pull up a bunch of pictures randomly here on Google image search. We're going to pull up some Omegas, and let's see here. I'll cut to it real quick here. Now, which point to one you'd like to see larger? Which one would you like to see larger, Bree? And of that selection there.
Everything here.
Yeah, just point to one and then I'll click on it. You want to see some more?
Yeah, probably more.
You want to see some more? Okay.
I like this one.
That one? Okay. Let's push on this Seamaster here that Bree picked. And that one, I believe, is gold. Yes, that one is gold. You went for the gold. That's rose gold, I think. It's
I
their
like that color.
their proprietary gold color. Now, they are also famous for the diver's watch like James Bond uses. You know, this type of watch. Okay,
Oh, that's nice.
Omega's famous for those. So, you like the look of that too?
I like that one too.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Let's see. Everybody is in the house because it's raining. Okay, so I wish more people would be in the house. So we've only got 15 live watchers right this minute, but hopefully it'll build. But Craig, what is the weight of the GMT? Is it lightweight to be good for Bree? It's not bad. Let's take another look at it. Do you want to very carefully get up and go get that watch?
Sure.
Okay, take your time. Take your time, young lady. Okay.
Carefully.
And just grab the whole thing and bring it over. That whole thing. Yep, bring it on over here. And have a seat. I'm tilting this so you can get your legs through there. These are tight quarters here, folks. Tight, tight, tight. Okay, and yeah, you can push those two buttons. Look, Bree, on the see those two buttons? Push those in. Those two buttons. Here, like this. You grip them both. Yeah, that's how you deploy that. Because that way, the reason they do that, Bree, is you can't accidentally unfasten it by only pushing one button. You got to push both at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So if you bump the button on something, I had an Omega Seamaster 120 that only had one button, and it would occasionally come undone. Now this one, you've got to flip this up first. It's got a double thing because it's a diver's watch.
Oh.
So it's that way you won't lose it in the ocean. Okay? So you take that off. Go ahead and put that puppy on. This is live television, folks. We're doing this here live. We're getting Bree's impressions of the weight of this watch. Now remember, he's going to take links out to make that fit. So it would be lighter if you lose a few links.
I do like this one though.
Now, what do you like about that one?
It's not very. There's not much going on, you know.
It's thinner also.
It's thinner.
It really looks like it
It
the
would
way
fit
the lugs,
me.
see the way the lugs curve around your wrist? Let's
Yeah.
hold that so they can see the side view. See the side view? And let's turn your arm towards them so they can see this part. See how that's laying down on her wrist? See that? I think that is a cleaner look for you. I have to be
I
honest with
think
you.
so too.
And
I would wear it.
And you know what this does that's special is that's called a GMT. And you see that red hand on there?
Yes.
That goes around once every 24 hours. The other hour hand goes around once every 12, of course. So you can keep track of time in 2 different time zones with this if you're traveling. You could have
Wow.
one set at your home time,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one set for wherever you are.
I am. Wow.
So if you want to call mom, you don't. Oh, by the way, push your hair back so it's not hitting that microphone. Okay. Otherwise would
Push it
love
back.
your hair forward, but not on that side where the microphone is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that might be handy when you're traveling.
Yeah. It could be.
Okay.
I would like this one. Yeah.
So now tell us really what you like about that watch. Just give your impressions, because you don't really know that much about Grand Seiko. So
Not really.
I would really like to get somebody's impressions who really, this is your first exposure. Of course, you've seen them a couple times now, but what is when you really just look at and study that watch, what are your impressions?
Well, one of the things I like about him is that there isn't much going on, you know?
So it's
got the 2 time zones.
they do design them to be useful.
Yeah.
And to be readable and not busy like those ugly watches we saw earlier. Yes.
I like these. Classy, elegant, for a nice dinner.
Now, if you look at that closely and just kind of study that watch a little bit, what's your impression of the quality of the watch?
It's pretty good.
Just like the fit and finish and on all that sort of thing looks
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. Everything. Everything about it looks good.
Well, there you go, folks. That's pretty definitive statement.
Everything.
right?
Yeah.
And you've seen Rolexes before, and this definitely rivals those for quality. Is that
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay. So let's see. We got a few more comments in here. Craig, okay, okay, we read that. Craig, what is the weight? Okay, we read that one. So the weight seems okay for Bree. I think that suits Bree better, the 005.
Yes.
The 005.
I think so too.
Suits the little Breester. But did you put out some videos today? Talk about what you did today.
Yes. There will be a new video coming out with me showing some hip movements.
Hip movements?
Hip movements.
You know how to move the hips, don't you?
Well, yes, on my channel.
I guess you do. So, okay, so here's the deal. You've also got some special videos coming out to your Patreons.
Yes.
So people that go to briefitdance.com and click through and sign up, as a Patreon.
Yeah. It can be as little as $5. It doesn't have to be.
$5 a month
Yeah.
to help support your channel. And then there's some higher tiers.
Oh, yes.
And you have some
Higher
special
tiers.
videos that you'll put out for them
Special
sometimes.
videos.
And you communicate with them. They get contact,
Mm-hmm.
as far as direct contact with you if they're at a certain tier.
Yeah.
And so there you go, folks. You can become a Patreon of Brianna and help her continue to put out really cool content. What wrist size will be the minimum for wearing the GMT? 6 3/4, do you think? I don't know. I think Bree can get by with it because your wrist is what, 6 inches? Or 6 1/4?
8.
6 1/8?
8 inches.
And I think Bree could pull that watch off because of the shape of the lugs and the way that case kind of lays flat on her wrist. I think once we take those links out, I think that'll work. What do you think, Bree?
I think so too.
Once it's sized up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Love
think
it.
I think that one would work. And do you find that one to be very legible, that you can read it okay?
Yes, you
Okay,
can read it.
okay.
And it tells the date.
Yep. Can you read the
So,
date?
18th. 18th
Just
of
like
January.
that.
18th of January.
Okay. Well, there you go, folks. All right, so let's take a look at a couple more Omegas here real quick, because we did have a question about Omegas. Now, here's an older one, Bree.
Wow.
There's an older Omega, Seamaster. Okay. Look at kind of a vintage watch, right?
Yes.
Okay. And let's see. And here's a different style Omega. See that? They make
I
some
like
nice
that one.
pieces. They really do. And Steve is also an Omega dealer. Steve's
he
an
is.
Omega. Omega is like a competitor to Rolex. They're Swiss
Okay.
brands. James Bond and a lot of the newer James Bond movies, he's been wearing Omega. Years ago, he used to wear Rolex, James Bond. So now he's wearing Omega. So it's a little bit of competition back and forth there. So that's what's going on there. Let's see. Bree, you're a fit dance instructor. You're wearing a sports watch. Can it fit the bill as a watch used by a dancer? So could you, as a dancer, could you use that watch?
Oh, dance with it?
Yeah,
I think so. I don't think it would get in the way.
as long as it fit right.
As long as it fits nicely, yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't really have a problem.
I would just, touch my hair and all that. It wouldn't get in the way, I don't think.
Yeah.
So. I don't
You'd have to
think so.
try it, though, to know for
Yeah,
sure.
to test it.
Yeah,
Out. Test
yeah.
it out.
I mean, if push comes to shove, you could take it off wrist and dance, but I never recommend taking a high-end wrist watch
Right.
off wrist, because that's how they tend to disappear.
Oof.
They get legs. They walk away. You take them off your wrist.
So I gotta be careful.
Expensive watches tend to
Tend to
be
disappear
mobile.
like that.
They tend to be very mobile when you set them down. Somehow they just
Somehow they just go.
yeah.
They just fly.
There's when people know that you have a nice watch. See, this is the problem. If people know you have a nice watch, let's say you're traveling or something, and you're out by the pool, and they see you with a watch on, and then they see. Look, Siri thinks I'm saying something, and then. Just Siri, I didn't ask you anything. And so then, so here's the thing. So then you take the watch off to go swimming, right?
Yes.
And you put it in your shoe or something, right? And they notice that you're swimming and the watch isn't on your wrist. So see, they're not stupid. They start trying to figure out where it
look
is,
for it,
right? Where did he put the
my
watch,
gosh.
right? And so all of a sudden the watch disappears. So yeah, the best thing to do is leave it on wrist. See, that watch is pressure proof. That watch, you can go in the ocean with
just
it. You can
go
go
in
in the
there
water. You can
and-
go in the hot tub. You can go anywhere. And I don't listen to these people in some of the forums where you say you shouldn't go in a hot tub, but they're fine in the hot tub. I've never had a problem with any of my high-end watches. I'm talking Rolex, Omega, Grand Seiko with the screw-down crown,
Yeah.
ones that are designed to be in water. You're not going to have any problem with that. So just go ahead and wear
Well,
it.
good. Because I love swimming.
Yeah. So what do you think about the what's that? PLO. Let's search that.
Plo Prof. Let me think of
PLO.
Plo Prof.
PROF. PROF. Oh, that's an Omega also? Oh, geez. No. No. Look, Ree.
Oh man, what is that?
No, I think we
square
would.
thing?
Yeah, no, I think. Okay, so I'm trying not to influence Bree, but let's. I think we already know what Bree's reaction would be to that. Okay, what do you think?
Like, what is that square thing and circular thing around it?
Bree says, let's not. That's just a no-fly zone right there.
No way. No, that would turn off a lot of girls.
Bree says no. All right. And the new 321. Okay, so the Omega 321. I guess that's what he's talking about. OMEGA Omega 321. 321. Oh, that's a movement, right? Oops, I'm sorry. I just did something wrong here. That's not a model. I think that's the movement. 321 is back. Let's see what this says here. Oh, so that's the movement they're putting in the Cosmograph. Okay, this has a stopwatch function. So, what do you think about a watch like that with all that functionality on it? What do you think?
It's all right. I mean, it's a little busy.
Yeah. Bree.
But
Bree. You are 100% correct. It is busy.
It is
And we
busy.
don't need it. We don't need all that stuff. We want a
yeah,
cleaner.
this is fine.
Bree wants a
This is
cleaner,
perfect.
classy look. There you go. Brianna calling it the way she sees it, and she's right on her game. Let's see here. Brianna, would you rather see a smaller watch on a man's wrist or a big dinner plate across the wrist? In other words, a really big, huge watch on his
Okay.
wrist or a smaller? What would you rather see on a man's wrist?
Bigger or smaller?
Yeah.
I would say bigger,
How big, though?
like the one you have.
Like the one I have? Free. Well,
Not small or too
you
big.
really wouldn't want it any bigger than that, though. That's kind of
Yeah,
there, right?
that's-
Yeah. So here's the thing, Bree. It also depends on the
That's the
size of your
perfect
wrist,
size.
right? My wrist is 7¼ inches in the wintertime and 7.25 inches in the summer. So that's a pretty good size wrist. You wouldn't really want a watch this big on your wrist, really. It's a little bit too big, right?
Yeah.
But because of the way the Grand Seiko is designed, the way the lugs kind of curve around your wrist, you can get away with a bigger watch with Grand Seiko. And because this is titanium, it's lighter weight, you can get away with a bigger watch, right? But generally, I agree with you. Something like that size is a little bit classier.
Average.
Little-
Not too small or too
No,
big.
yeah. So another great answer, Bree. Bree is batting 1,000 again. Let's see here. I put a lawn jeans in my luggage on the plane and walked away in the baggage handling area. And it walked away. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, absolutely. I hear you. 321 EDD white. Okay. So it'd probably be like that with a white dial. Okay. Could you guys Google Omega Armadillo Power Reserve? Okay. We sure can. Omega Arm. How do we spell
Armadillo.
ARMADILLO?
Power.
Power Reserve. Let's see if anything comes up for that. Okay. Well, these are looking like they're like DeVille, like they're a DeVille model. So here's an Omega DeVille. Oh, here's a, well, bracelet reference, Armadillo, yeah. Is the DeVille the armadillo? The armadillo bracelet. Maybe that's a bracelet? I'm not familiar with a lot of these. Oh, I see. I see what it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
not
cool.
bad.
Yeah. I agree. I think that's kind of cool. It's really different looking. Look at that bracelet.
Oh yeah.
If you want something unique, that is kind of cool. If that's what he's talking about. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Thumbs
I
up
think
on
so,
that
too.
one? Thumbs
Yeah.
up on that one. Let's see. Yes, it's a DeVille. Yep. Okay, so it looks like that's what we're showing. Armadillo is a bracelet. Yep, there you go. That's what we got. That is a nice piece. Looks like it's probably not too thick. You might be able to use that as a dress watch. See, for dress purposes, I wear that. When I wear the suit, I wear that because it's thinner and it can go underneath my shirt cuff.
Yeah.
So for a dress watch, you want something that's thinner
Thinner, yeah.
that you can do that. And that DeVille looks like that might be able to do that.
one
My
option.
friend has one, Anton says, in the house. Well, that's right. Your friend has a nice piece. That's a good looking watch. The first time I've seen that one.
Me too. Looks pretty good.
We learn something every day. Folks, get your questions in for Bree. She's not going to be here too much longer because we've got a lot of work to do, don't we?
Oh, yes.
You've got some more videos
work.
to edit, a whole bunch of photos that we took that you've got to go through
Yeah.
and edit. And if
And
you
the videos for Patreon.
if they want to see some of your photos, they can go to your Instagram at BreeFitDance.
Dance.
I've got some really cool photos of you on my Flickr.
Yes.
If you go to my Flickr account, you can see some.
We did one with the Raquel Welch.
You want to show them that one?
Yeah.
Show them that
We
one.
could.
Let's show them a picture we took. When did we take this picture?
That picture?
The Raquel one. Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. See, one day just blends into all the others with me. It doesn't even matter what day it is.
Yeah.
I pretty much do the same thing every day, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go full screen with this, and then we can show the viewers this one. Okay, so before we pull this up on the screen, Bree, we were playing around yesterday, and I had mentioned, we talked about Raquel and Raquel Welch, and she was a big star in the 60s and 70s, and a fitness icon. Beautiful.
Beautiful, yes.
And this pose from the movie 1 Million Years BC, this pose that she did, and there was a poster made of it.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and said that we were going to
Try
to mimic that
Yeah.
picture. So hey, let me know in the chat, folks, if you want me to show that picture. And then if you want me to show that picture, let me know, and we'll pull that picture up, because we had some fun with that one yesterday. I think the picture came out pretty good.
I think so too.
It came out pretty good. But it's up to you guys. Somebody's got to tell me in the chat if you want me to pull that picture up. Anton says that is 10 to 12 millimeters thick. That's great. A dress watch, my opinion, 12 mils is about as thick as you want a dress watch. That watch right there is 12 mils thick.
12
And I
mils.
wouldn't want it any thicker than that. That's 12 millimeters thick. This one is 14 mils thick. So this one's a little bit thick to use for a dress watch. Certain watches draw attention, though not too big. We have seen your Day-Date 36 millimeter, Craig. What a stunner. Yeah, the Day-Date in 36 mils is always a beautiful watch. That's a timeless watch. Those came out in about 1956, Bree. And a lot of presidents wore them, and it's just a beautiful watch. I wore Day-Dates on and off for about 40 years.
Wow.
And then I went to Grand Seiko. I sold the Day-Date. But it's a beautiful watch. We'll pull up a picture here later so you can see what the Day-Date looks like. Let's see here. Bree, me and my wife's 15-year anniversary coming up. What anniversary present would you recommend? What should he get for her 15th? 15 years. Beautiful marriage for 15 years.
That's a long
What should he
time.
do?
Oh my God, definitely bring her flowers. Flowers is the best.
Definitely flowers.
But something that she uses, something that she's been wanting for some time. Like me with a watch.
So it's got to be something she's really wanted.
Yeah, or something
special.
that she really uses. And
So don't use your imagination. Just get something she really wants.
Yeah.
But is nice and elegant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Not a toaster.
No.
You know, not an appliance.
No.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. All right. So we're still waiting. If somebody wants to see that photo, let us know in the chat, and we will spool that photo up. And then we'll also while we're waiting for that, let me pull up the Day-Date. Let's see if I can pull up a photo of the Day-Date. Day-Date.
Oh. Said she doesn't like flowers because they die.
Oh, boy.
That is
Okay.
true. They died too soon.
Okay. Oh, well, here's one of me wearing the date. Let's pull that up. What do you say? Let's pull that up. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so there's the date. I'll cut to this. I notice how I hid those pictures so they couldn't see them.
Oh,
Right.
that's
So there's the date. See it on wrist? See, that's 18 karat yellow gold.
wow.
And that's very comfortable. That bracelet is called the President bracelet. Okay? And that they made for many, many years. They still make it. It's a real classic Rolex. That's, in my opinion, that's the best Rolex you can buy,
I
in
like
my
that.
opinion. So there you go. And you recognize that camera,
I
right?
do.
Yeah, you've been on the other end of that camera. Okay. All right. So so that's the date. All right. Let's see. Good advice. Thank you.
No problem.
Please show the photo. Says
Please.
Stig down in the house. He says show the photo. Should we show the photo?
Of course.
Without further
Why
ado,
not?
there's the photo. And on the left is the lovely Brianna.
Wow.
Unless this is reversed to them. I don't know if it's reversed or not. But the one in the bikini, because we didn't have any deer skin.
Unfortunately.
We want to get some deer skin to make that, because your mom could make that.
Yes.
But we've got to get some deer skin. So if somebody can send me some deer skin, we're going to have that outfit that Raquel is wearing reproduced.
Yeah. I mean, the bikini looks good. It's just we would
Yeah.
like to get a.
We
real
would like to reproduce that photo.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh yeah. With a wild setting in the back.
Yeah, we could absolutely recreate that, and even the lighting we could recreate.
Wow.
Yep. And
But this is a start.
this is a start. Absolutely. I thought you did a great job. I think
Thank you.
I think it looked good.
Yeah.
The lovely Brianna. Brianna in the house live. There you go. Let me know what you guys think about that. And let me refresh this just to see if we got what we got up to
Any
date
other
here.
comments?
So yeah, so there we go. And so yeah, hey, we haven't had a ton of live viewers, but we've had quality. We haven't had quantity, but we've had quality. Quality viewers,
Yes.
right?
That will eventually be produced as quantity.
There you go.
So
We'll do
it
both.
is worth it.
Bree, that is
It's
fantastic,
fantastic.
says Stig in the
Thank you.
house. I think she did a good job and that striking that pose. Striking
you.
the pose.
My first time.
That's right. First time being Raquel. And then we did a few other poses similar
Yes.
to what she does.
Yes. Yes.
One of them is
That can be on Patreon.
One of them is only going to be available on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, one of them is just a little bit too racy for this family-friendly
Yeah.
channel here. Just
Maybe
a little
not
bit.
PG-13.
A little bit racy.
Yeah.
A little bit on the racy side. So that's for paid Patreons only.
Of course.
Nice Argyle. Okay, so this sweater that the lovely Bree is wearing is cashmere, and she loves the feel of cashmere.
I do.
Who doesn't? Right? And one of my favorite cashmere sweaters you posed in, and we took some photos of you in it,
The red one.
and that was it. It was not coming back to me. You said, I'll just go ahead and keep this one, right?
It's very comfortable.
That was one of my favorites. Let me go and see. Should we try to pull up a photo of you wearing
Sure.
the red one? Because she was on the show here last time,
With
and
the
she was
red
she was
cashmere
wearing the red cashmere.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can pull that up here. I'm going to go to my Flickr, and I'm going to search cashmere. MERE. That's how we do that. This is sort of like a database here. And we can pull up a photo of the lovely Bree wearing cashmere. And you're wearing the same hat that you're wearing now. Okay, so let me know in the chat, folks, if you want to see that photo. That photo of Bree wearing the red cashmere sweater, which you've now appropriated. And I told her, I said, when she wore this Argyle one for the first time, I told her, I said, now that one you're not going to appropriate. That one I'm going to keep a hold of. I've got about a dozen others in that cedar chest.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go through some of those and see if
And
there's
see
another
if we can take
cashmere one.
pictures with it.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
cashmere one for you. But
we did take some pictures with these.
we took
This
pictures in
one.
that one. We sure did. And yeah, that's a nice Christmassy one. And the reason I closed the doors behind us, he says, show the photo.
Don't tease.
Show the photo. The reason I closed the doors behind us is normally I have those lamps back there to add some ambience and all that. But when I've got Brianna here,
There's no need.
I don't need any additional ambiance. Yes, don't need that. Okay, show the picture. There we go. You only need to ask.
tease.
You only need to ask, and it will be delivered to you. So there's the lovely Bree in that cashmere, and you wear that quite often.
I do.
You were wearing
Bring it with me.
You were
every
wearing
time.
it today before you put this other one on. You were wearing
Yeah,
it
it was.
earlier, and you sleep in it sometimes.
I do.
Yeah, that's
so comfortable.
That is a beauty, an absolute beauty. And actually, I'm glad that you appropriated it, because I really wasn't wearing it very often at all, and so it's kind of being wasted.
Right.
And that was made in Ireland. Yeah, I think that was made in Ireland, and that's the real cashmere. You know, nowadays you got to watch it, because there's some inexpensive cashmere out there that's coming out of China that's not very high quality at all. These are the real deal.
Yeah,
These
the
are
ones.
high quality. They hold up well. People made comments, and when I was talking about cashmere in an earlier show, about how delicate it is and all this, right? And you should take care of it, but if you have high quality cashmere, it will hold up a lot better. Like a lot of my sport coats that are really high quality cashmere, they're decades old at this point, and they've held up fantastically well. You know, you got to watch those moths. Don't let those get to it and chew on it. But you even washed the red one in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Before I told you should really hand wash it, right? You had
Hand washing it is a smarter idea.
You put it in the washing machine, and it came out fine.
It came out fine, yeah.
In the dryer.
Yeah, the dryer too.
She washed and dried it, and it still looks great.
It still looks good.
So there's that. Let's see, looks very Russian. Yeah, that hat, that mink hat. In this one, Bree, in this one you have the hat, the mink hat that came from Russia.
Yeah.
In this one. Now this hat that she has on today, this is from the USA. This was made in the USA. That was originally sold at Lewis and Thomas Salts, a high-end menswear clothier. I think they're out of business now. I think they went out of business 20 or 30 years ago. But that was sold by Lewis and Thomas Salts in Washington, D.C. And it's made in these United States of America, and that's a nice mink hat you have on your head right now.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it helps keep you comfortable. Because, and the viewers know this, I'm kind of cheap. I don't like to run the heat very much. It can be chilly here, can't it?
Yeah. So this is helping a lot.
Yeah. So
with the sweater.
So you have to dance to warm up.
Yes.
Right? You have to
I have to
occasionally
dance every time I come.
Yeah, occasionally we have to shoot a video of you dancing.
So I can warm up.
Yeah, so that you can survive the Arctic temperatures here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why she's wearing.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's why she's wearing a cashmere sweater and a mink hat. Yeah. Tim, women often are very very subtle. Therefore, as Craig suggests, observe and use your imagination. I'm talking as a married man. Okay. I don't know exactly what is he referring to? Please show the photo. Bree, that is fantastic. Nice Argyle. Okay, so I don't know what he's referring to there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Women are often very supple. Therefore, as Craig suggests, observe and use your imagination. Okay. Let's see. No heat by design when she comes over. Nicely played, sir.
No heat.
Well, actually, Matt, I mean, it can be a downside too, because, you know, she wants to put on a lot of clothes to stay warm, right? If I cranked up the heat to like 85 degrees, then maybe you'd want to take the clothes off,
Ooh.
right? So it can backfire on me, you know, to have it so cold,
Yeah.
where you put on a whole lot of clothes. Yeah. When we might want the opposite to
Maybe.
So we'll see about all that. No heat. Okay. All right. So what are we going to do to wrap this puppy up? And folks, let us know if you have any comments in here. Should we play just a little bit of one of your videos
Yeah.
to help wrap this up? Let me go to
Get that dancing going.
Which one?
Temperatures rise.
Which one do you think we should try to show? Let's see if I can get my YouTube channel up here.
So we can.
Let's see here. Watches in style. Watches in style. Oh no, these are the live streams. Let's go to the uploads here, and let's see. We uploaded one recently, the one with you and Kent. Oh, I like the sultry dance. What do you think?
Show that one. Yeah.
The sultry dance. Okay, let me pull this up. I'm going to pull this one up, and then I'm going to have to pause it because it'll auto play here. Okay,
All right,
so wait,
I'm going to dance to another Kent Courtney song, Matanzas.
Okay, let me pause this. Okay, because we hadn't cut to it yet. Okay, so let me know, folks, if you want to see a little bit of this video. I got it full screen here. Let me see if you want to see a little bit of this video.
Sultry.
Get that dancing going. Temps rise. There you go. Tim was asking about a gift for his wife. Oh, okay. That was the advice.
Very subtle.
Yeah. Okay. That was the advice he was giving. Okay.
Yeah. Use your imagination.
That was in response to the and I think you gave some really good advice on that. On what he should do. Yeah. Get something she likes, but something that's special and really elegant. If she's been talking about,
or maybe a dress.
She's been talking about her old car giving trouble and all that, then maybe he's got to get her a car.
Maybe. Or, I guess, travel somewhere.
Maybe she likes to travel. Maybe she likes to travel. Maybe she's been wanting to go to Peru.
Maybe.
Maybe
Mexico.
You got to figure wherever she wants to go, right? Take her.
Of course.
What's this? Tease hour, show the video.
What's this?
Hey, here's the thing, folks. I want to show you guys what you guys want. Okay, here we go. Let's play some of the video.
And it's going to be a little bit sultry. Let me know what you think.
Oh, get rid of this coupon. Pretty good, Bree. You're pretty good.
I'm improving.
You're working on it, right?
Of course.
Well, now you can see this video. Is this one also on your channel?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so you can go to youtube.com. youtube.com/BrieFitDance. youtube.com/BrieFitDance takes you straight to her YouTube channel. And then if you go to BrieFitDance.com, you can see all the links. Okay, let's pause that. Just a moment here. Let it go on up here. And I'll give you guys a heads up. If you watch to the end, that top kind of falls off your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
And the video with Kent Courtney.
The video with Kent Courtney is pretty amazing. My
shirt was pretty much over the shoulder.
Your top was almost falling off. You got to be careful about that, Bree.
I do.
But you
But it was fun.
yeah, you pulled it off.
Yeah, yeah, I
you-
pulled it
you-
off.
you pull-
It didn't.
Yeah,
It didn't
no,
go.
it didn't. People were watching and hoping.
Yeah.
Some people
but
some people were watching and
no.
hoping.
Gotta keep it friendly.
Yeah, gotta be careful. Yeah,
Family friendly.
family friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. In case unless you all have any other questions, go ahead and put them in there. We'll give you a few more seconds here to put your questions in there, and we will see what we shall see. But next time I'm on live, and they're asking me where you are, I'm going to say, listen, she did a show, and you guys didn't come in. So you guys were twiddling your thumbs, and Bree did a show, and you guys weren't here. It's not our
Yeah.
fault, right?
Yeah, it's bad weather outside. I don't think they drove.
So they should have been here.
Yeah.
They should have been here. There's no
They
real
should've.
excuse. They should have been here. Bree should
always
model
go back to the
items.
light, though.
Bree should model items for Little Treasury. We are talking to Steve. We are talking to
Yeah.
Steve about that. Absolutely, we're talking to Steve about that. And you might also do some modeling for May's Dress Boutique,
May's Dress Boutique,
down
yes.
in McLean, Virginia.
Mhm.
Very, very, very affluent area. One of the wealthiest areas in the country, in these United States, is
Yes.
McLean, Virginia. That's where people like the Kennedys have an estate and so on. Thanks, Chip. Have a nice evening, says R. Wags in the house. Well, thank you. And again, thank you, Brianna, the lovely Brianna, Bree Fit Dance, BreeFitDance.com, BreeFitDance.com.
Dance.
Check her out. And we're going to wrap this puppy. Does that smoking hot real estate lady do any dancing? Matt in the house. Well, here's the thing. She's actually going to have her own TV studio, Rachel.
Yeah, at her place.
She's going to have her own TV studio, and maybe you can go and give her some dance instruction.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, Bree can go, and they're going to be doing some live streams.
So I can teach while.
Because she is
on live.
into fitness. Rachel is into fitness, big time.
Well, I can see that she looks fit.
She's in shape.
She's in shape.
She's got, what, 4 children?
Oof. Yeah.
I think she has 4 children.
Or
She's in
5,
great.
4.
Well, no, she's got 4, but she says her clients are her
Or
5th.
her fifth.
Yeah, her real estate clients are
Yeah.
her 5th. So yeah, she probably does dance. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised that she dances already. But you
Yeah,
could
but
definitely
she's-
give her some pointers, some tips,
Maybe some hip movement
some
tutorials.
hip movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Enjoy your evening, says Blue. Thanks, guys. Aussie Open starts tomorrow. Go Ash Barty. Okay, thank you so much, Bree, for being on the show. Denmark and Europe has been watching with great pleasure. There you go. Absolutely.
Thank you for watching.
What GS are you going to get for Bree? Bree's thinking about the 005.
I think so.
Hold that up so they can see. She's thinking that can be resized to fit her wrist. And she's thinking, I'm thinking it looks pretty sharp on you.
It does. Yeah. I would really like this one.
Yep. The 005 is what Bree has her eyes on. Now, it's only going to happen if I get the 002.
Yeah.
Only
Hopefully.
going to happen. Let's see. Let's pull up real quick the 002 one more time. If we can find it. There's the 002. There's the 002.
Ooh.
So you're thinking, Bree, that if I get the 002, you're thinking that I can use that for dress,
Yeah.
and I can use this 231 stunner for sport for all other time. And then I don't really need that at that point. Right?
And I can have
That's
it.
what you're thinking. So now, by the way, I want you to confirm for these people, because I've been telling them, but they don't take my word for it. I do not baby this watch, correct?
Correct.
This watch is on wrist all the time, no matter what we're doing. If we're working with heavy equipment,
yeah.
we're banging around with tripods and jibs and all kinds.
It's always there.
It's on my wrist. It does not get babied, right? And look how gorgeous it is.
It is.
It's almost 2 years old.
Wow.
So it holds up. This titanium is tough stuff. Tough stuff. So there you go. You got it. You got verification.
I got verification.
Verification that that's the way it goes. Craig, before you go, what does Bree think of the SBGX 038? Let's pull it up. SBGX 038. Oh, that's the one that I had. That's the one that I had that I sold to my a subscriber. Let's see. I guess this is a decent picture of it. And this is probably a better picture of it. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, there we go. There it is.
Wow.
Right there. What do you think?
I like that.
Gorgeous, right?
It is, definitely.
Yeah. That would also be a fantastic watch for Bree. But the only downside to that watch for your only watch is the alligator strap. You know, can get wet and you know, it's not as waterproof. And see that 005
This
you
one is
could wear
waterproof.
in any circumstances. You can wear it in the shower, swimming, on a boating,
Wow.
you know, whatever you're doing. And you're very active in the summertime. You go out on a lot
Oh,
of boats,
yeah.
yachts, you know, you're near Annapolis. And so you need something that can really take any
Handle
situation.
any situation.
And yeah, I don't think you'd want to do it with that watch there. That's
No, I
the
don't think so.
038.
Maybe
Yeah, that's
at a nice dinner.
that exactly. That's a dress watch.
Yeah.
That's
dress
really a
watch.
dress watch, and you kind of need a sport watch to go with that. Let's see. Let's see. Gorgeous. Okay. All right. So yeah, and the only reason I sold that 038 is two reasons. It was a little bit small looking on my wrist because that's 35 millimeters. It's smaller than this. And the main reason I sold it is I had a subscriber, a viewer to the channel that really wanted it. That really wanted it, and it was in beautiful condition. And you know, I gave him a decent price on it, and he's wearing it every day.
Wow.
And so I wasn't wearing it that often. So now it's not being wasted. Just like your sweater, your red cashmere sweater. Now you're actually wearing it and enjoying it.
Not waste.
Yeah.
No waste.
Not wasted. All right, everybody. I'm going to wrap this puppy up. Thank you all. Yeah, give them a little wave. And maybe next time more folks will come in. We're up to 23 now, here now that we're getting towards the end. Again, Bree Fit Dance. Bree Fit Dance. Oh, let's pull up your website here.
Channel, or my website.
Let's see. I don't have the text expander working here.
Google. Oh, yeah.
Hear that plow truck, Bree?
Yes, I do.
Tell me that the roads aren't bad, that they're running plow trucks.
Oh, my gosh.
That's what you get. That's what you get in the mountains here. Oh, by the way, Bree, you didn't have any problem getting through security getting here, right? They let you right on through, no problem at all.
No.
See,
no,
Bree is
no paparazzi.
Bree is a VIP, so when she comes here to the compound, she gets right in, no problem up here on the mountain. You know, in the secure location.
Yes.
You get up here,
No problem.
no problem. So there's your website. There's the lovely Bree's website, BreeFitDance.com, and Brianna has a strong hand. You're holding your Bitcoin. You're not going to sell that.
No
for
way.
Nothing.
No way. I would buy Bitcoin.
You would buy Bitcoin. You wouldn't sell.
Not sell.
Bree, you are one sharp cookie, I'll tell you. All right. We're going to wrap this puppy up, everybody. Thank you all. And this time we are going to wrap it.
Okay.
So see here I say complete event. Complete event.